Patrick Mahomes, a White House native and quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, has just set NFL history with his new striking deal. Want to know more? Make sure you keep watching this video till the end. According to reports, Patrick Mahomes would receive $210.6 million over the next 2 to 3 years under a new deal restructuring. Adam Schefter, a senior NFL insider for ESPN, reported on Monday that Patrick Mahomes' contract with the Kansas City Chiefs has been revised. Mahomes will receive a guaranteed salary until 2026 thanks to the deal revisions, according to Schefter. Mahomes will reportedly make $210.6 million between 2023 and 2026, which is the largest money ever earned by an NFL player over a 4-season period, according to Schefter's tweet. According to Equity Sports CEO Chris Cabot, who negotiated the contract on Mahomes' behalf, the Chiefs and Mahomes intend to review the arrangement following the 2026 campaign. In terms of yards per attempt under pressure, EPA per play under pressure, big time throw percentage, and PF passing grade on deep passes of at least 20 air yards, Mahomes rated among the top 5 quarterbacks overall. Mahomes, who will finish his 5th season as a starter in the NFL, does not yet have the career accomplishments of Tom Brady, who played for 23 seasons. But as he gears up for his 3rd Super Bowl participation, it's simple to see him going in that direction. With Mahomes as their starting quarterback, the Chiefs have participated in the AFC Championship game each year. After leading the league with 5,250 passing yards and 41 touchdowns this season, Mahomes was presented with his 2nd MVP trophy of his career. If the Chiefs defeat the Philadelphia Eagles, he will become the first player since Kurt Warner in 1999 to win the MVP and Super Bowl in the same season. Whether you like it or not, quarterbacks are the key to the success of the current NFL. Their remuneration reflects this reality. It seems like a signal caller signs a large contract every season. And even though Patrick Mahomes briefly lost the top spot in the rankings of financial power, he has since made significant progress. Several NFL insiders claim that the Chiefs have revised their agreement with the star quarterback, providing him with a sizable amount of guaranteed money in the near future. How much does it cost? Consider taking a seat before reading the numbers. Mahomes committed to an unprecedented $500 million 10-year deal in 2020. With every modification made to the agreement, the team gained greater salary cap room. However, Mahomes will now enjoy the benefits. Mahomes has established his talent as a global force and has led the team to the summit of the NFL mountain. Additionally, and probably more crucially, he has brought consistency to a club that was struggling to find the correct center. The Chiefs struggled for years to overcome this obstacle. Without any success, quarterbacks came and departed, and home playoff games ended in calamity. Every time we made progress, something went wrong. When Mahomes arrived, everything was altered. Now that they have the ability, Kansas City is expected to win every game. Being behind schedule is not a catastrophe, rather, it is a chance to see something. The most important component of all has been offered by Mahomes: hope. He has lived up to the title of face of the franchise, which is often given to athletes. He, along with Travis Kelce, Andy Reid, and others, have changed the way a whole generation views the Chiefs. And that's worth any amount of money to a team and its supporters. Or in this instance, around $210 million over a period of 4 years. The game between the Eagles and the Chiefs, featuring Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes, will be a turning point for black quarterbacks who have battled discrimination for decades. A few Sundays ago, Doug Williams was watching football. He wasn't really rooting for any of the teams in the NFL's 2 conference championship games, the winners of which would advance to the Super Bowl. Instead, he proclaimed he was backing 2 players, Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes, who are both black, like Williams, and are the starting quarterbacks for the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs, respectively. For the first time in 57 Super Bowls, a black quarterback will start for both teams. Mahomes and Hurts have both had outstanding seasons as players. The Associated Press Most Valuable Player Award has both players as finalists, and Mahomes is the favorite to win. Both acknowledge the lengthy history of black quarterbacks who worked to open the door for their chance this weekend. Throughout the 1950s, the NFL, which had previously been completely closed to black players, started to integrate seriously. In 1962, Washington, the latest team to desegregate, selected its first black player in the draft. Even so, team owners and managers persisted in discriminating against black athletes, particularly in so-called thinking positions like center, middle linebacker, and quarterback. White players dominated such leadership roles while black players were relegated to positions considered to be more physically than intellectually demanding, such as running back, cornerback, and wide receiver. Marlon Briscoe was the first black quarterback to start a game in the Super Bowl era. When the team's white quarterback suffered an injury and the white backup performed poorly, the Denver Broncos decided to give Briscoe a shot rather than convert him to cornerback. Warren Moon was the first quarterback of color to be inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame. No NFL team showed interest in him, despite the fact that he guided the University of Washington to a Rose Bowl win in 1978. Instead, Moon played in the Canadian Football League for 6 years, winning 5 consecutive titles. Moon was selected to the Pro Bowl 9 times after switching to the NFL. Of course, there is also Doug Williams, the first quarterback of color to be selected in the first round of the draft, the first to start and win a Super Bowl, and the first to be chosen MVP of that game. Before graduating from college, only one NFL coach scouted Williams. He once held the record for the lowest starting quarterback salary in the league. Despite his exploits in the Super Bowl, his career quickly came to an end. Black athletes were no longer a minority in the NFL by the late 1980s. Over the years, the over-discrimination started to disappear as Williams and Moon made way for Donovan McNabb and Don Culpepper, then Randall Cunningham. Michael Vick was the first black quarterback selected with the first overall choice in a season in 2001. While white quarterbacks were frequently complimented for their intelligence, black signal callers were frequently characterized as athletic. Unfortunately, this stereotype hasn't entirely faded. Others were given credit for significant victories, while blame for defeats was more readily placed. White pundits questioned whether the acclaim for a successful black quarterback had been exaggerated out of a desire for positive PR. And on occasion, the inquiries were more open. Owner of the Carolina Panthers, Jerry Richardson, 75, proudly proclaimed to the Charlotte Observer in 2011 that he had questioned black quarterback prospect Cam Newton about his body piercings and tattoos. The Panthers held the first pick in that year's draft, and Newton, a Heisman champion, was regarded as the greatest player available. There is no denying Patrick Mahomes' brilliance these days. The 27-year-old is about to make his 3rd Super Bowl participation and win his 2nd MVP award in just 5 years as the starting quarterback. His heroics from the highlight reel have expanded what a quarterback can do in the NFL. The Philadelphia Eagles, who are undoubtedly the most skilled team in the NFL and have easily advanced through the playoffs to this Super Bowl spot, have Jalen Hurts as their biggest star. Hurts' teammates and coaches laud him for his leadership more than his football abilities, which include his mobility, passing ability, and ingenuity. The 2022 season was already remarkable for black quarterbacks before the Super Bowl. According to Football Perspective, 29% of all NFL games this season included a black starter at quarterback, and just under half of the 32 teams in the league did so at some time. The most ever were the 21 black quarterbacks who completed at least one pass this season. For his performance, Mahomes received his 2nd Super Bowl MVP honor of his career. Mahomes was the first player in NFL history to accomplish all 4 milestones in a single season. He also won the league's Most Valuable Player award and led the league in passing yards and touchdowns. He was voted the NFL's Most Valuable Player in 2018 after becoming just the 2nd quarterback in NFL history to toss 50 touchdowns and 5,000 passing yards in a single season. Mahomes became the first Chiefs player to earn the league MVP award after leading the team to a 12-4 record. At the moment, Mahomes is valued $40 million. As of February 9, 2023, Mahomes' NFL career earnings were $78.154 million. What do you think of this amazing feat of Patrick Mahomes? Let us know in the comments below, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so that we know you love our content.